Are you struggling to use the FFTW library with CMake? You're not alone. Many developers face this challenge, and today we're going to unravel the mystery together. I totally get it. Setting up libraries in CMake can be tricky, especially when you encounter errors like undefined reference. It can feel like you're hitting a brick wall, but don't worry, we're here to break it down. Let's dive into the specific question at hand. One user asked, how do I use the FFTW library in CMake on Ubuntu 16.04? They provided their CMake lists.txt and mentioned they were getting an undefined reference error. Sound familiar? Let's tackle this together. So what does this undefined reference error mean? It usually indicates that the linker can't find the implementation of a function you're trying to use. In this case, it's likely related to the FFTW library not being linked correctly in your CMake setup. Stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll not only fix this issue, but also gain a better understanding of how to set up libraries in CMake. Trust me, it's worth it. To resolve the issue with CMake and the FFTW library, the user should first ensure that the FFTW library is correctly linked in the CMake list.txt file. This involves specifying the library using the find package command. Next, the user needs to include the FFTW headers in their project. This can be done by modifying the include directories in the CMake list.txt file. After that, the user should link the FFTW library to their executable. This is done by adding the target link libraries command in the CMake list.txt. Finally, the user should run CMake and make commands again to compile the project. This will ensure that the FFTW library is properly linked and the undefined reference errors are resolved. Fun fact, FFTW stands for Fastest Fourier Transform in the West. It's a powerful library, but it can be a bit finicky when it comes to setup. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach involves using the pkgconfig tool. First, you need to find the FFTW package with pkgconfig. Then, include the necessary directories and link the libraries using the commands provided. Note that this method may not work with the FFTW33 thread component due to the absence of a separate .pc file. However, there is a workaround to include it by linking it directly. Additionally, another user provided a more detailed solution for including the thread component, which involves checking for the library and setting properties accordingly. Lastly, it's suggested to avoid using include directories with pkgconfig and instead use target link libraries for better practice. Here's a pro tip. Always check your library paths and ensure they match the installed locations on your system. This can save you a lot of headaches. And there you have it. With the right setup in your CMake list.txt, you should be able to use the FFTW library without any issues. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.